HQTs, welcome to your feast of afternoon trivia. I've been visiting Devon this week, where it's pretty much illegal to put jam on the scone first if you're having a cream tea. It may be a bone of contention between them and the Cornish, who firmly believe in cream on second, but frankly, I'm just happy to scoff the scones. I'm Kathryn Goldsmith, scone scoffer and genuine ginge. Yes, seriously, for the 800 of you that suggested otherwise, it's all natural here. Today I'm serving up a true trivia treat in 12 courses. And if you're the real cream of the crop, you might just win a cash prize. Now you know how it works. 12 questions, 10 seconds to tap the right answer on each one, and if you get them all right, then you get to win or split the prize. You also have my permission to brag about it to all your friends and family for at least a week, of course. Now, the prize we're serving up today is a sweet £1,000, which, let's face it, could buy you a lot of cream teas. I'm happy to share if you want. However, for now, it's time we get stuck in. Put your hunger aside and get ready to feed your mind as we start with Q1. What would you normally see on the top of a birthday cake? Unicorn horns, yodeling pickles, candles. What do you think the Queen had on top of her birthday cake recently? I bet it was extravagant. If you've got yodeling pickles on your cake, then I think you might have overdone the helium. Leaving the dodgy singing to the guests, it's candles, of course. So how many of you got that one right? 117,685. I mean, 345 of you went for yodeling pickles. I mean, maybe it's a tradition from where you're from. Blow all of the candles out in a single breath and your wish will come true. I'm still waiting on that unicorn though. Q2. Which of the following is another term for a four-wheel drive vehicle? 4x3, 4x4, 4G. Which one is the term for a four-wheel drive vehicle? Lots of people going for hybrids these days, but do you know what the term is? Well, 4G might give you a great internet connection, but I'm afraid it won't be taking you through to the next round. Multiplication on the move, it's 4x4, of course. And yeah, most of you going through for that one, really well done if you got that. Now, the first 4 refers to the number of wheels, while the second 4 is how many of them are powered. There we go, simple as that. Now, I hope you all saw the tweet last night. We're upping the prize for each of the World Cup shows. So even if you're not supporting England, you've got a beautiful reason to tune in to HQ on match day. And of course, we're all feeling sorry for Mo Salah. We didn't have a very good day. Okay, let's pass it on to Q3. The singer Shakira is from which of these countries? Colombia, Saudi Arabia, or Ethiopia? We know that her hips don't lie, but where do they come from? And she sung Whenever, Wherever. Tempted to do an impression, but I won't. But which of these wherevers was she born in? Their second biggest export, she comes from Colombia, where the sun is always shining. Yes, of course, a few of you going for Saudi Arabia, Ethiopia, but we still got over 100,000 of you in the game. Well done. Do you know there's a 16-foot statue of Shakira in her hometown? I've actually been thinking the village where I grew up is missing something. Now it's time to say hello to some of you. Shout out to Tanisha Clark, who has just finished her exams. Ryan's parents, Sharon and George. Enjoy your holiday, guys. Delaney and Craig's Butcher's Shop. Livewire at the UEA, and the Lowe family, who tell me they always lose at Q11. Well, this could be your night tonight, guys. Let's get back to it with question 4. What does the Japanese word kawaii translate to in English? Cartoon, raw fish, or cute? Seeing it a lot more, but what does it mean? Now, we love saying it. What does that kawaii word actually mean? More than the content, than the colour. It translates as cute, of course. How many of you got that one right? Ooh, that one through a few of you. 63,000 of you still going through. Quite a lot of you guessed raw fish, and maybe I kind of see why you went there. Now, kawaii is anything that stirs feelings of love, care, or protectiveness. So 99% of Japanese culture then. Q5. Which of these countries has a belt of land called the Lowlands? Northern Ireland, Wales, Scotland. How many of you have ticked off some of those off your list? Where have you been? Let me know. They're 3 Celtic cousins, but which of them is home to the Lowlands? Splitting its bill with the Highlands, you'll find them both in Scotland, and both beautiful, of course. 42,000 of you over that number going through there. 11,000 of you thought Wales, a close shave there. Well done if you got that right. Now, about 80% of Scots live in the Lowlands, which includes major cities like Glasgow, Aberdeen and Edinburgh. Q6. Which Batman character spent his youth with only a teddy bear as his best friend? The Scarecrow, the Joker, Bane. And if you're a real fan of the comic books, you'll know that he was inseparable from the teddy bear, but they had quite a sad ending. Now, there's some of Batman's biggest baddies on that list, but who's the Billy No Mates here? Roid Rage personified, it's Bane. I wonder if you are comic book fans. Yes, quite a few. Oh, that was a tricky one. Few of you going for the Scarecrow, quite a lot of you going for the Joker. Well, Bane grew up in prison, talking to his teddy for company. That'll explain Tom Hardy's voice in The Dark Knight Rises then. Q7. Which of these works was written first? Canterbury Tales, Dante's Inferno, Romeo and Juliet. Now, I know a lot of you are going through your exams right now. Good luck to all of you. Maybe this is where all that information you're storing is going to get used. They're a proper bunch of bookshelf biddies, but who's been gathering the most dust? Burn, baby, burn. It's Dante's Inferno. Oh my goodness, well done. Oh, okay, I'm going to call it. It's Savage. Well done if you got that one right. More people going with Canterbury Tales and the seriously clever Dante's Inferno. 6,469 of you still in there. Now, part 1 of the, let's face it, misleadingly named Divine Comedy, Dante wrote the hellish Inferno between 1308 and 1321. Q8. Who was British Prime Minister when England won the Football World Cup? Harold Macmillan, Harold Wilson, or Winston Churchill? I bet you can all name the year, but can you name the Prime Minister? Geoff Hurst wore the jersey in the final, but who was living in number 10 at the time? Labour, that's a new party on me. Labour's legendary left back, it's Harold Wilson. Well done if you got that one, did you? Okay, quite a few went for Harold Macmillan, and I'm not surprised. Just a different Harold, you were so close. England won their first and only World Cup back in 1966. A fact that, has never, ever been mentioned since. Q9. What is considered to be the first fully animated movie? Puppet's Nightmare, Love Affair in Toyland, or Phantasmagory? Now, they're all a bit different to the animations we're used to seeing today. You can catch them online if you've not seen them before. Animator Emile Cole churned them all out in 1908, but which film did he finish first? Fantastic and fantastical. It's Phantasmagory. How many of you are going through? Oh my goodness, 2,500 of you got it right. I'm not surprised a few of you went for the others. Maybe you've not seen them before. Go online, they're a bit strange. It may look like a flip book gone wrong, but it paved the way for animated classics like Toy Story and the Emoji Movie. Q10. How many cars were reported as abandoned on British roads in 2016? 14,000, 47,000, 147,000. I'll be impressed if you knew this figure all along. Now, we've all forgotten where we parked the car, but how many of us gave up on the search altogether? It's no wonder we have traffic jams. It's 147,000, a huge amount there. Oh my goodness, another savage question. I'm not surprised maybe a few of you had to guess that one. Most of you going in the middle there. I think I might have gone for that one if I didn't know the answer. Well done. 509 of you going through. Now, councils have blamed increasing scrappage costs, but maybe we just like the Walking Dead aesthetic. Q11. Which of the following international stadiums currently has the largest capacity? Beijing National, Wembley or Athens Olympic? I can tell you that us HQers, we'd fill more than the biggest one already playing this game. So 3 super-sized stadia. But who can put the most bums on seats? Capable of a 90,000 person Mexican wave, it's our very own Wembley. Well done if you got that one. It's Wembley. Lots of you went for Beijing National, few of you for Athens Olympic. Well done to 266 of you going through. Vuvuzelas at the ready because we're buzzing into the final round. More of you started than could fit into Wembley. And now we're down to 266 for the last question. 20 of you coming back in using those extra lives. Are you ready for question 12? The lead actors in which of these movies also won Tony Awards for its stage production? Fences, Glengarry Glen Ross, Closer. Second one always gets me. Such a tongue twister. Okay, it won a Pulitzer on the page, several Tonys on the stage, and even an Oscar on the, screen. But which of these films was it? Starring Denzel Washington and Viola Davis. However you watch it, it's Fences for the win. Fences was that correct answer. 87 of you got that one right. Really well done. You have conquered the quiz. Congratulations if you got those right. 87 of you winning. You think about that, 87 people in the whole of Wembley. That's not very much. And we had more people that would fit in Wembley to start with. Really well done if you got those. Circle Survive, you won 11.49 to each of you. Kieran, you got yours as well. Liam May, well done. Oh, look at that cute picture of a puppy Mushu 90. Well done to you. Some cracking photos there today as well. Really well done. You should all be so proud of yourself in that one. Some really tricky questions right the way through the quiz. Really proud of you myself, actually. So congratulations, pats on the back and bragging rights all round. Really well done to each and every single one of you. And if you missed out, then you've always got next time. I'm Kathryn Goldsmith. I'd love to hear from you on Twitter or Instagram, so come and say hi. I've really enjoyed reading your comments over the last week, actually. Let me know how far you got this time and which one caught you out, of course. Now, you've got a real treat for the next quiz, as it's Beric bringing you the trivia tonight at 9 p.m. So send your shout-out requests over to him and make sure you're warming up those brain cells in time for the next round. In the meantime, however, enjoy your afternoon, and I will see you very soon. Bye.